May we invite the President on stage to receive a copy of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Misamis Occidental Resolution declaring its insurgency-free status. Thank you, Mr. President. Mabuhay ang probinsya ng Misamis Occidental! Asenso, Misamis Occidental! A round of applause, please. And now may we request the President to remain on stage to lead the ceremonial distribution of financial assistance to our select former rebels. May we also invite Secretary Teodoro, Secretary Galvez, and Governor Huaminal to assist the President on stage. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, through the Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan or PAMANA program, provides the 120 former rebel beneficiaries with immediate financial assistance as part of their reintegration to the mainstream society. Each beneficiary will receive 10,000 pesos in cash assistance with a total amount of 1.2 million pesos. The momentous occasion marks a significant milestone in the government's continuous efforts towards achieving lasting peace and security, looking after the welfare of former rebels. Through convergence and collaboration, we have overcome challenges and fostered a peaceful environment with the crucial support of the National Task Force to end local communist armed conflict, all other involved government agencies and partner stakeholders. Isang matatag na Misamis Occidental para sa bagong Pilipinas! Thank you, Mr. President. At this juncture, may we request the Department of National Defense Secretary Gilberto C. Teodoro Jr. to introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines and our Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you, Secretary Gilbert Teodoro, for your kind introduction. Please be seated. To the lead agency when it comes to our peace efforts, not only here in MISOC, but in all of the conflict areas. The Peace and Reconciliation and Unity Advisor, Secretary Charlie Galvez Jr. The Mindanao Development Authority Secretary, Secretary Leo Magno. Misamis Occidental 1st District Representative Jason Almonte. Misamis Occidental 2nd District Representative Sancho Minal. And our, hindi ko na lang sasabihin old friend kasi mahahalata tayo. Pare-pareho, we were all together, magkasama kami together with Secretary Gilbert Teodoro when we were a little younger than we are now sa Kabataang Barangay. And we have been working together since then to our good governor, Governor Henry Huaminal. Tangub City Mayor, Mayor Sabiniano Canama, and the other elected officials, both of the province and of the city, ang aking mga kasamahan sa pamahalaan, ating pinaka-importante, ang ating mga kasama rito na ay Hindi po ang kapayapaan ay hindi po na ipapanalo ng isang tao lamang. Kaya lahat po kayo, lahat po ng ating mga military, lahat po ng ating mga civilian government, kayo po at lalo na ang mga beneficiary ngayon natin, kayo ang pinakamahalaga na bisita namin ngayong araw na ito. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are gathered here today to celebrate a historic occasion, one that also took time in the making, the declaration of Misamis Occidental as an insurgency-free province. As I mentioned in my last State of the Nation address, we have come a long way in our quest for lasting peace. After years of consistent and resolute security, peace, and community building, we have succeeded in our campaign to end the decades of conflict in the 60 barangays in your province that were once in the clutches of insurgent movements. We have successfully dismantled the key leadership of the former insurgents operating in Misamis Occidental, which have now led to their reintegration into society. Thanks to the DALG and the AFP, we have provided peace, community development, and reintegration programs for those who have returned to the fold of the law. From 2021 to 2023, 51 barangays were identified as recipients of the Barangay Development Program, what we call BDPs, a very integral and important part of our peace efforts. As of September this year, 46 of those projects have been completed, 17 are now ongoing implementation. 44 of these projects are farm-to-market roads, 2 involve the construction and development of roads and bridges, 9 projects focus on water supply systems, and on the other hand, the remaining 8 projects are health stations, rural electrification, and the rehabilitation of schools. This strong collaboration among the national and local governments, the military, the police, and the community has allowed us to transform what was once a conflict-affected area into now a peaceful community. This transformation is evident in places like Oyohoy, like Tangub City, which has now evolved into a symbol of progress. In fact, one of the main tourism projects of the local government, the Ascenso Global Gardens, is situated in Hoyohoy. This is a tangible outcome of what our collective effort towards peace and development can do. This demonstrates that peace brings more opportunities for growth, investment, and social services for future generations. Earlier today, we inaugurated the longest water-spanning bridge in Mindanao, the Panguil Bay Bridge. It will, of course, facilitate connectivity with Lanao del Norte. But more than that, this project intends to spur economic growth for the province and the opportunities for Misamisnons. The experience of Misamis Occidental speaks volumes about the importance of addressing the root causes of insurgency. Peace will neither be attainable or sustainable without accompanying development. And these things work hand in hand. Hindi natin maitapos ang Panguil Bay Bridge na napaka-importante kung hindi mapayapa ang kanilang pinupuntahan. Kung hindi mapayapa at makapasok ang ating mga construction para mabuo itong napaka-importante na tulay na aming in-inaugurate at binuksan kanina. This is why the aggressive implementation of socio-economic intervention by bringing investments in education, health, infrastructure, livelihood, help prevent the recurrence of conflict here in Misamis Occidental. It is our hope that through this administration's programs and projects, we will sustain the stability, the peace, and the progress in the home of all of those from Misamis Occidental. However, as we celebrate today's gains, we cannot rest here. We must remain vigilant against the emerging threats that undermine these hard-won gains. I ask the local government units of Misamis Occidental to intensify collaboration with various government agencies, partners, and other stakeholders to thwart any posturing or coming back that terrorist groups or any of their financiers or supporters may still be contemplating. Let us harness the power of peace to uplift the province, this region, and this nation to unparalleled heights. Let Misamis Occidental stand as a shining example of what can be achieved when we work for the greater good together. With us perpetuating the peace efforts that we made here, I know that soon we will be able to declare the entire country, the entire republic as insurgency-free. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang Misamis Occidental, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for that inspiring message. May we request the President to please proceed downstage for a group photo with all of the attendees. Ready? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity.